This is why we can't have nice things. This is why people are going crazy over the Chiefs being back in yet another Super Bowl. They're not upset with Taylor Swift. They're not really upset with Patrick Mahomes sounding like Kermit or anything. It is, they feel the league is helping one team reach a Super Bowl while they deny another team's chances of getting there. I'm so sick and tired of this argument. I'm so sick and tired of the skeptics. And I'm really sick and tired of the skeptics having so many good points of data to present to me that make me think maybe they're not so skeptical. Maybe there is a little something to it, because it does feel like any and all benefits of the doubt do go the Kansas City Chiefs' way. Or maybe that's just the way it feels around great teams. I don't know. But I thought Josh Allen picked up that first down. I really did. I thought that he made the line to gain. I thought there was clear, naked to the eye evidence that he had picked it up. But sure enough, according to the officials, he did not. And here we are. We got Chiefs and Eagles as our Super Bowl. Chiefs and Eagles, we've seen it before. We're going to see it again. And honestly, it sounds good to me. Like a team of destiny going up against the single most dangerous team, I think, remaining out there. Certainly the team that is peaking at the right time. The Eagles are playing a brand of football in the postseason that I think is better than the brand of football that they were playing in the regular season. And even though the Chiefs just scored 30 points, I don't think they've been playing necessarily great football at any point this year. They just keep on winning everything. What another disappointing Monday after a big Sunday of football for Buffalo Bills fans. And honestly, look, Josh Allen, he's a great player. Sean McDermott, he's a really good coach. I didn't think that the great player had a great game. I don't think that the good coach had a good game. And I don't think that there is a reason to believe that the Bills are in the middle of a Super Bowl window. Again, to be in a Super Bowl window, you have to actually reach the Super Bowl. They never have. Josh Allen is now 0-4 against Mahomes and the Chiefs in the postseason. That ties Aaron Rodgers' record of futility against one franchise. Aaron Rodgers was 0-4 against the 49ers in the postseason. And I just don't know how you could possibly sell the concept of hope or next year is going to be your year to a Buffalo Bills fan when it's never your year. That's freaking brutal, man. How are you going to get any Buffalo Bills fan excited about any regular season success ever again? It's all about what you do in the postseason, and they can't do in the postseason. Not never, not ever. This goes way beyond Patrick Mahomes and the Andy Reid era at Arrowhead, by the way. This goes all the way back to the Jim Kelly days. I mean, they just cannot win that big game. And now they can't even reach the big game once again. There's been 8 attempts at a three-peat in NFL history. No one has stuck the landing yet. The 68 Packers had back-to-back titles, and then they missed the playoffs altogether. The 74 Dolphins lost in a divisional round going for a three-peat. The 76 Steelers lost in the AFC title game. The 1980 Steelers missed the playoffs altogether. The 1990 49ers had the Roger Craig fumble in the NFC title game, and they didn't get a chance to three-peat. The 94 Cowboys lost to the 49ers in the NFC championship game. The 99 Broncos missed the playoffs entirely. The 05 Patriots lost in the divisional round, and now here are the Chiefs. And we'll find out next Sunday if they really do become the first team ever to three-peat. Patrick Mahomes, hate him all you want. Disparage Patrick Mahomes all you want on the Twitter machines, on whatever social media you are going to complain about Patrick Mahomes on. Complain all you want, but make sure at the end of your complaint, you say he's been a starter for 7 years. He has been in the AFC title game 7 years in a row, and he's about to go compete in his 5th Super Bowl. If you're in 5 Super Bowls in your first 7 years and you're not playing Madden, that's extraordinary. That only happens on Madden. Really, it only happens in a place where reality is suspended and you can dictate how your league works, and you can hit that reset button whenever you start losing a game. Nobody goes to 5 Super Bowls in their first 7 seasons in this league, except for Patrick Mahomes. Guy's incredible, man. He really is. He's already in a 3-person debate for greatest quarterback of all time. Joe Montana, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. Either way, you got a mega winner, no matter who of those 3 that you pick. And if you pick Patrick Mahomes, you might have the first ever quarterback to win 3 Super Bowls in a row. And to me, that is a level of longevity in a small window frame that trumps like all the Super Bowl wins that Brady had scattered throughout the years. Like if you do something that has never been done before, it's hard to argue that you aren't the most historically significant guy to ever do it. It really is. With all due respect to Tom and to Joe, what Patrick Mahomes is doing right now is, straight up holy status. It is. It's unbelievable. You wish when you look at Patrick Mahomes, you wish that was your quarterback. You wish that was your success. You wish you could win like that. You wish you could manipulate the league if that is indeed what they're doing. You wish you had the sort of curried the favor in the league that means that you are officiated in a way that no other team gets the benefit of the doubt. You all freaking wish. You're jelly. I'm jealous. You got to be jealous. Not that this is going to help any single 49er fan fall asleep faster or better. But if the Chiefs really do win 3 in a row here, there's absolutely no doubt that Kyle's 2 head coaching Super Bowl losses has come against one of the single most significant, historically powerful teams in the history of the sport of football. So you should be able to wear those defeats with a little bit more grace and apologize less for them, because you're really up against a historical force here in the Kansas City Chiefs. Having said all that, I think the Eagles do have what it takes to maybe win the Super Bowl, because they got Saquon Barkley, which means they can control the line of scrimmage with that offensive line. They can control the clock. They can keep Mahomes and that Chiefs offense on the sideline longer than most teams, I think, could. So the Eagles with Saquon Barkley, who is having as good of a year as any human being has ever had in sports, right? I don't know if you get better than the year that Saquon Barkley just had. The MVP is a regular season award. That's why it's probably going to go to either Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. If the postseason were included in MVP consideration, might I offer that Saquon Barkley would have to be a unanimous MVP, because that's how good he has been. This guy is a 60-yard touchdown in the postseason. Every single time I look up, he's rushing for another 50-plus yard touchdown in an Eagles uniform. And they've got the only other defensive coordinator who just had as good a year as Steve Spagnuolo did. And, I think that Vic Fangio could be the secret ingredient that the Eagles need to beat the Chiefs. We'll have plenty of time to talk about, lines and who wins and gambling. We'll do that all next week, because we got a 2-week run up to the big game in New Orleans. So by the time I'm back from Mexico, I'll officially be throwing it into let's preview the Super Bowl mode, along with looking at what the Niners need to do this offseason, what they need to do in free agency, what they need to do in the draft, and what they need to do in terms of getting everybody signed and in-house who's got a contract that's going to be signed this offseason, namely Brock Purdy. So an awful lot of refreshed, relaxed Damon coming back a week from now to cover what is going to be a fork in the road offseason for the 49ers. Thanks for watching. Tune into the Damon Bruce Show live on YouTube every weekday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific.